There's been a real paradigm shift with respect to mental health in recent years, largely driven by the pandemic, but not exclusively driven by the pandemic. I think we were seeing this paradigm shift for a number of years now, where we were moving away from a stigma about seeking mental health services was only for the weak or people with major deficiencies. And now we're starting to see a normalization of mental health support, especially as it applies to kids. And so I want to talk for a moment about that. These are difficult times. They are complex times. We still have a lot of uncertainty in front of us. And for kids, all of the questions that we have as adults are compounded, and they're even bigger and tougher for them to figure out and understand. And these days of telling kids to just toughen it up and get through it are being replaced by more empathy and more understanding and more care. And the good news is I have conversations on a daily basis with kids, with parents, with other adults who mentor and coach kids. And I think we're seeing more accommodation, more of an understanding that if a kid is speaking up and wants some help, that we need to do what we can to best serve his or her needs. And we're even keeping a better eye out for kids who may not verbally ask for help, but we see those signs. We see the signs of distress, mood fluctuations, increases in anxiety, and other maladaptive behaviors with respect to stress. And so if you are an adult, in the role of a parent, a teacher, a coach, or some other role that you oversee kids, make it a point to talk regularly with kids, listen to what they have to say, use open-ended questions and allow them to speak freely, and normalize difficult conversations. Again, if you suspect something isn't quite right, there's probably a good chance that that's exactly what is occurring. So trust your intuition. And finally, and most importantly, offer support. Do what you can as an adult involved in a kid's life, and if it goes beyond your capacity or it's an issue greater than what you think you can handle, be sure to look in your community for support services that are available.